Hello everyone and welcome back to Games with Dialogue. This is Masquerada and we're gonna jump right in. Last time on Masquerada, we lost somebody. Somebody important to the rebellion. And with her death came the loss of an entire faction. Not that Cicero cares. Cicero's not in it for the rebellion. He's just trying to find the Herald. So now, we are at the Golden Canvas.
Thank you for waiting, Cicero.
I don't want to interrupt this.
I just wanted to make sure you got here safe.
Don't worry. The mariner took great care of us.
Hurry up, Ma. We haven't got all day.
Your son's right. The bazaars await.
All right, my boy. Let's go see what the peddlers are offering.
Are you going to be all right?
Calden, please. Go and enjoy the festival.
I think I sat through this before, actually.
Just keep an eye out for the
last
grating while
video
you're
we
at
did.
I'll go check on the others, see if they've spotted anything.
All right, then. I've got a few things I think I might be able to find here as well.
This bazaar is a holy festival for, yes, Saiho Sojourn. Let's look that up real quick. Lore, culture, and there. Let's see. The Runic Festival. Right. Okay. So, all our party members are scattered throughout the bazaar. Actually, you know what? Let's look at case notes, because it's been a while. Day 1, Day 2, Day 3. It has been but 2 days since my arrival in the city, and the world that I thought I'd return to is already unrecognizable. Yeah, the pin drop. Did I call... Oh, no. Did I call that wrong? I think I named it wrong somewhere. Dactyte's hideout. Right, that's what we're searching for. Oh, I see that over there. The artist known as Artigiani are practitioners of Mezzanier. Ugh! It's been a while. Bear with me here. Mezzanier? Whatever. A media which involves the paintings or dyeing of symbols and patterns over the equipment of Masquerada. Oh, that's what one of the coach twins uses on our masks. Our mascarines. Sorry. Personnel only. Alright. Well, let's see if we can't find... Oh, pick it out.
Bristlethorn for your armor?
Someone knows a thing about polishing, I see.
Of course. Who do you think keeps my buckles shining? So, what's Fabio's opinion on what's been going on?
The Judge Master's keeping an eye out. He understands that it's too early to act until more concrete trails can be found. Or at least until we know what the artifacts can do.
And when you do, he will know about them?
Inspectore, know that your efforts at undermining my loyalty to the Luca are in vain.
I don't understand. You can clearly see what is at stake, but yet you think it's more important to keep your guild informed, even though you are fully aware that they might, in the future, jeopardize the investigation?
Do you know who my father was?
I don't know any Luca that carry the De Felici family name. No.
De Felici was my mother's family name. My father was Judge St. Rius.
I'd heard he was a great judge.
He was also a great father, who taught me everything that I know about the Luca. My earliest memory ever was of a Luca parade, staring at rows and rows of beautiful gold as he carried me in his arms. Oh, it had been a sight. A man as large as my father, tenderly holding a little girl at a Luca parade. He told me that he never heard the end of that tale from those around him, but he ensured daily that I knew he did not regret it. To him, displaying his love for me was worth more than his reputation as a strong, steeled man. But if you've heard of him before, then you'd know that his song is upon the singing tree.
It's been there for a decade.
I loved, and still love, my father, Inspetore. And the Luca is his legacy. Have I helped you understand?
Yes.
Good. Now, if that is all, I believe we have an entrance to find.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, that's part of the mystery of our most secretive member of the group so far. Oh, these jokers. Again? Oh, boy. Okay. Let's see here. The Heralds. We're not the first runic people to arrive on the shores of Amber. It's Amber, like Ember, right. But they were, without a doubt, the most influential. The Heralds were a large clan of runic people that had grown tired of the ideals and the artistry of their home country. What is rune like? Oh, well. When word of Masquerades and powers beyond their knowing surfaced, the Heralds were quick to venture across the Midnight Belt onto the shores of Amber. Once there, they began assimilating into society, learning the ways of Amber quickly. They learned how to use the Masquerades and were the first to think of ways to use them for art. Oh, cool. Their education and upbringing in Rune allowed them to view the Masquerades from a completely new perspective. Until that point, those Masquerades had been viewed as weapons. But the Heralds, with their worldview, saw the potential. Oh, cool. Alright, alright. So the Heralds experimented with the Masquerades, learning to use them to paint, to produce great works of glass, to play multiple wind instruments at a time. Many modern Vegulists regard this blossom of culture as one of the primary causes of the Masquerada. These inventions and discoveries brought many things: wealth, people from the Rondagia began to be lured by the extravagant lifestyle, and those from across the Midnight Belt were not immune to the enticing glamour of life. All right, cool. Cool. So without the runic people, the city wouldn't be what it is today. Whether that's a good or bad thing. Yes. Can I just... Huh. Alright. Well, I saw... There it is. Called in. My man.
I didn't know you liked carvings.
Cicero, I didn't see you there.
What have you got there?
Well, nothing.
Calden?
You have the most damnable timing.
What is it?
It's a bird.
When I was a skipper, I used to go down to the shore and scour the beaches for these sun skulls, a type of coral.
That's a rather ominous name, isn't it? Sun skulls?
On the contrary, the Midnight Belt is black, but somehow these manage to retain their brilliant color. A ray of light in a sea of shadows. A source of hope in a mire of despair. I'd have carved one myself if I had the time, but since we're here...
Who's it for?
Each one of my kids has one. Jaxus did. My brother does. I get them for the people in my life that have given me hope.
So he's going to give one to you.
This one is for you.
Right.
Me?
For not turning me away, even though you easily could have.
Calden.
In this city, it is difficult to call one a friend and truly mean it. But I do. And I want you to know that.
Calden, I don't...
Please.
Thanks. Any sign of the grating?
Not yet. But I'll keep looking.
All right. The golden canvas may not be the principal ward of the Daiichi. I know that's word Daiichi Sovrani, but it is among its most prominent. The legacy of the Herald family lives on, most evidently in this ward, with its high, colorful glass houses and beautiful vistas. Making most of their revenue from trading artisanal goods, the Daiichi have the most skilled and creative of artigiani and Fabra. And it is under the marvelous drapery of the golden canvas and between its billowing clouds of colored smoke that they are found practicing their crafts. Alright. Now there was another one over here somewhere. There it is. What do we got here? Fabra and Meli. Alright, so find out what those are. Craftsmen who practice Meliar are called Fabra. And they specialize in engraving and etching symbols and patterns. Okay, so that's the other twin from the coach. Another one here. So we're just looking for Daiichi Sovrani. Without first recounting the entire history of the Herald family, though I will try here. Oh, no, you don't. We're just gonna screenshot capture this. There, you all can pause and look at it at your leisure. And I'm just gonna go down through this. And here within I shall recount the entire history of the city, from the first canticle to the last. No. Just, alright, I'm looking for anything else I might have skipped before I do that. That might be the end. Oh, alright, well, we've got two more. Alright. Amadea.
Thinking of buying something?
This one.
Valenturia. Tales of the Second Canticle.
Lysandra used to sing it too. Must have picked it up from your brother.
Was she any good at it?
Terrible. But she was never sour about it.
You know, she did it for you.
I know. I know. What she did 5 years ago, I knew she did it to protect me. That didn't make it any easier to swallow. But now, what have I done?
It'll be all right.
Cicero, I'm so sorry. It's just... ever since leaving the Malacate, I've been scared to be a part of anything again.
It's all right. I understand. Now, chin up. We've got a grating to find, yeah?
Yes. Yes, we do. Thank you, Cicero.
Man, I hope those two get together. You crazy kids. I think Cicero's about as old as I am in this. There was... Alright, I've gone over there. Gone over there. That was Calden. Alright, so I've done a complete sweep, I think. Yeah. Alright, I hope I've done a complete sweep.
Thinking to buy one?
Buy a flute. Nothing is worth as much as a flute crafted by the flautist's own hands. I'm here to see if I can pinch some inspiration.
Well, that one looks interesting.
Ah, that's a Cato flute with 3 individual mouthpieces. Only Airbrands can bring out the beautiful harmonies they were meant to produce. Far too cumbersome for a traveler like me, though.
What's your type of flute, then?
That one, over there.
Simple.
It's a traditional runic flute called Aniode. It was brought over with runic culture in the 4th canticle, even before the Terrals came. But of course, you don't want to hear about the 4th
pronouncing
canticle,
it wrong.
do you?
I don't?
Not when it pales in comparison to the 2nd, no?
Why would you say that?
Oh, it's just something I overheard once upon a time. That life in the 2nd canticle was... how should I put it? Worth dreaming of.
Where did you hear that?
You didn't have to lie to me, you know. About the artifacts being the key to creating Masquerades. It would have made no difference to me.
Who have you told?
No one. Please.
Then what are you getting at?
I've been trying to tell you, ever since I saw you at the Bleeding Beetle. But I just wasn't sure how.
What is it?
It's... how do I put this? I'm...
Your son,
Bloodless.
right?
Yes, I am, in fact, him. But that's...
If you heard the conversation I had with Amadea, you must have returned quite early in the night. Timings don't match up if you needed to report to the Bloodless first. Even less so if you were supposed to spread rumors. You have lackeys for that, don't you?
Yes, you've made good deductions, but...
I won't tell the others. As long as you promise to keep the details
I'm
of the
your
artifacts
son,
to yourself,
you fool. Shut up.
I suppose that'd be fair.
too. Is there anything else you wish to say?
Yes.
Only that I haven't seen any sign of the grating yet.
Oh, come on.
Well,
that was your perfect
Keep
opening.
looking, then. I'll go see what I can find. Vasco, I do appreciate the honesty.
So much for that.
Oh, why does everybody have to have secrets? Let's see, the Bloodless 2. Vasco didn't seem too bothered about me already knowing when he told me about it, so he mustn't have taken that many precautions to hide it. I cannot help but wonder about his intentions in revealing this fact to me, however. It seemed that there was something else wanted to say, but I suppose he'll tell me when the time is right. Okay. Alright, so what are we looking for here? The grating to get down in to the dactite. Alright. Well, was there anything else? I don't believe so. Man, I really wish I had a sprint button right now. I think I got everything. I hope so. I can't go over there. The twins don't have anything to say. Oh, come on. Come on. I didn't find the, what's their family name? The, Levanthos? He just disappeared off the face of the earth, it looks like. Okay. Well, I think I got everything then. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got everything.
Ah, here we go.
This is it then?
Let's find out. 2 of you will follow me. The other 2 will stay out here in case anything goes wrong. Watch for signs.
Huh. Who do I want to come with me? Yes.
Ages. It's like there's a whole world under here.
Light. Over there.
Do I have every skill point in? C, not K. 0. He's got 3. She's got 3. Okay. What do I want here? Focus regeneration, maximum focus. I cast it again for free. And gains project. Oh, yep, want that one. Amadea doesn't have any. Okay. Dead people. That's
What's
not a
wrong
good
with
sign.
Stone salt.
Oh, okay, they're just
Addicts.
knocked out.
It seems like it.
Do we need to worry about them?
We don't have the time. From the look,
Contadani.
it's not uncommon for them to be seen with the dealers, but
Something on your mind?
nothing. We should keep looking around.
Stone salt. Made from the crystallization of certain minerals within Ombrite, stone salt has been part of Ombrian culture since the 4th Canticle. But reliance on the drug only became widespread in the 7th Canticle, when the lives of the Contadani took a turn for the worse and suffering became far more widespread. Alright.
Did you find something?
The lady has told how the seed will save, and how the knife will take the life it gave. The shadows will come as they did before, but she will save us, so she swore.
The shadows will come. What do they mean?
And who is this lady they keep mentioning?
I don't know.
Is there anything else?
Nothing legible. Judging by the quality of the handwriting and the choice of rhyme, I'd say that whoever wrote this hadn't done it with a proper mind.
Then these are just a bunch of addicted lunatics.
Addicted lunatics do not so easily infiltrate the registry and capture one of its regenti. It seems like there is nothing else here. We should keep moving.
I have a bad feeling that we're going to walk into a trap here.
Intruders! Here they come!
Can I scroll out? No, I can't. Alright. That was pretty dumb of us to just wander in like that. Alright. Picking you. And you will put it this way. There we go. Come on. Alright. Medea, you need to buff yourself.
I don't suppose they were expecting company.
Not the company of the colors, no.
What do you think this place is?
A salt emporium by the looks of it. It's probably one of the ways the Dactytes make a living.
And the Herald will be here.
That's what we're here to find out.
Mask Runner's Origins. Alright, I'll pick that one up. In the wake of the March of Broken Songs in the 4th Canticle, the Registry witnessed an inundation of citizens that clamored and acquired Masquerades. And the astute players in the city were cognizant of the fact that if that continued unrestricted, the balance of power would shift radically. Okay. Though the Registry wasn't as power-hungry as it might be considered to be currently, the threat of the consolidation of power beyond the Registry was very real. At the time, notions of unions or factions had begun spreading. Though there was no official recognition of an entity the city would eventually come to call a guild. The Varone of the time, Elamari Morea, I probably butchered that name, saw an opportunity in those phenomena. He created a system in which groups of individuals would form a registry-approved collective that was known as a guild, which would receive support from the registry in its activities, if they paid the registry in Masquerades, which were considerably more abundant at the time. Okay. The role the registry exacted on the guilds was proportionally insubstantial in its early stages, and the initiative was startlingly well received. Dozens upon dozens of guilds began sprouting. Furthermore, the jurisdiction that the registry gave the guilds over the undeveloped wards seemed to provide fertile soil for a pride that they'd take in them. The guilds began taking it upon themselves to develop the infrastructure, right? Trade was bolstered substantially as well, in part due to the rumors that had begun to travel across the Midnight Belt since their magical victory over Altamire in the March of Broken Songs. This mutually beneficial relationship between the guilds and the registry lasted for a time, but only a time. I'm just gonna skip through this. You all can read it at your leisure. But I'm gonna skip over that. Is that a die? Nope, but it is an engraving. Cool. Alright.
Intruders!
Oh, come on. That's lame. You're lame. Pick her up. And angle it this way. I think I'll switch over to him. And alright, he's just run away from me. Whatever. Get around behind. Oh, never mind.
Their leader was Izander before he'd been killed.
And now they're here?
And it seems this Herald's influence is more far-reaching than I'd imagined. We should keep going.
Oh, alright. Well, that way's locked, so I'll probably have to go that way when I find the switch for it. Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's the switch, right. Okay, that opens... Yeah. Yeah.
Intruder! Watch your flanks!
Okay. We'll put this on her. And then stay out of that. Oof. Get that going. Oh, wow. He dropped fast. No, she's fine. Just keep picking away at this guy. And then we'll do this. She's out of focus, and so is she. Cool, another masquerade. And whatever this is.
Are they...
Producing salt. All part of surviving. Farbra and Artigiani don't run in the masked runner circles.
So they find other ways to get crescents.
Let's keep going.
Growing stone salt. The production of stone salt is a procedure more difficult than most suspect. Not only is the equipment required for the process bulky and difficult to procure, but it is far from enough to simply distill and crystallize the components of the salt. The ratios and proportions of its components not only determine the efficiency of the drug, but its lethality as well. There are few salt dealers that remain in the business after poisoning clients. Okay. Can't interact with anything unless there's a light next to it. But that's cool. We already got 2 masquerades in one area. Who got those? Not Cicero. Not Calden. Not Tiziana. Oh, okay. Amadea got 1. I like that. And... where'd the other one go? I got 2, right? I picked up 2, right? 2 masquerade. Oh, well. You know what? Oh, well. I did pick up 2, though. I saw that. Oh, we gotta fight.
The Herald. Her second in command is alive. You said the lady promised that the Malacarte would not live. Any of them.
The lady promised that you would have her men.
They spoke with Cicero Gavar. They know where we are. He could be on his way here right now. Tell me that that is what the lady wants.
Do not question the lady. You cannot see what the lady can, and you will never understand what she does. But she is more worthy of your trust than any other entity. Tell me that you cannot see that she has brought you higher than you've ever dreamed. You live as you've never lived before. Food, clothes, shelter. Tell me that you believe you would have those if you had not trusted the lady.
Many more of us would be alive if we hadn't.
Blasphemy! If you had not been under the lady's guarding wings, you would have been crushed by the portiere. It is because of her that you survive, that you can hide, that you can prepare yourselves for the coming dangers. Tell me that you would have known about the powers that made Masquerades, or that you would have known about the prophecies, or that you would ever have possibly stumbled upon this. This is but one of hundreds that she has promised us. Now witness its power, and know that the lady is true. See what the lady has flushed out of the shadows.
I'm kind of hoping the Herald doesn't wind up being Cyrus's corpse.
Ready yourselves.
Reanimated. Oof. Kind of hoping that, but also kind of thinking that that's the case. Alright, I am in a bad spot here. No, don't rush away from Cicero. Oh, well, there they go. I wonder if there was an achievement to catch them before... Oh, Cicero's just gonna run for it? Well, alright. I doubt there's anything else to grab in here, but those two are just gonna fight it off.
Cicero! The Herald!
Go! We'll buy you time!
Damn it, come on! Where are you?
Cicero!
We heard people screaming and...
Oh, great.
Go, my friends, go!
No. Not... I want that one. Ah, stop moving. This one. No, this one. That's what I was looking for. A little bit of healing.
There! Hold your ground!
Ah, all right. That one. The annoying thing is that my mask charge seems to reset every combat. Whoa. Oh, and then of course you move. Well, I'm gonna need to do this. What does it do? Stun enemies. Yeah, there's plenty of enemies around here. I need this. Alright. Cicero, go for it. Where did he go? Oh, what great. Just great. Alright. Hit this guy, finish him off. Get around behind him. You go after this guy. Quit running! It's unseemly. Go back again. Alright. Another group. We're gonna run into another group, aren't we?
Cicero, they need help.
Where'd the Herald get? There he is.
Lucia!
Oh, well, alright. I'm going after her on my own. The Herald turns out to be Lucia.
Lucia!
I knew it was a woman's voice.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Cicero. Take him.
It's funny. She switched sides. That's hilarious.
Think that we should be moving elsewhere.
This place is good enough.
But they know.
This is good enough.
Yes, Herald.
Now leave. He's waking up. How are you feeling? You've been out for hours.
What happened?
I do apologize. I hadn't expected my men to be so rough.
Your men? The Herald?
I also apologize that you had to find out this way.
No.
I'm afraid it is true,
Tell me you're here to get me out.
Cicero.
You traitor! Songless bitch!
Get a hold of yourself!
Ophina. Corvus. It was you.
That was necessary.
And Razatov. You have him. Answer me!
Oh, he's dead.
It was relatively painless.
Damn it, Lucia! Why? Answer me!
She has a plan.
What are you talking about?
How do you think the Dactytes have stayed one step ahead of you all this while? You think we were lucky?
The lady. Who is she?
A visionary. Someone with plans for the city.
Someone who has turned you against us all. You've killed 2 Inspectores and the Regenti, Lucia. And for what?
It had to be done. Sometimes drastic measures must be taken for the greater good.
Is that what your lady has told you?
She is right.
Words of a revolutionary. And like every revolutionary that has passed, she and all those that follow her will end up dead.
She is Fae!
What?
She is of the ancient world, and she knows far more than you or I could ever hope to.
You're a mad woman. You're following a Fae. A mindless, senseless...
You have in your mind the peasantry of their kingdom. But the lady is nobility. She's more than just a beast. And she has plans to...
Plans to what? How can you believe that a creature like that could possibly be?
I have one of the artifacts! Yes. You are beginning to understand how big, how vast
She killed
this undertide of
Lucia
secrets is.
killed Cyrus
Get
because
out of
he
my
wanted
head.
a revolution.
There are worlds worth of
And
histories that
for
are
nothing,
returning.
basically, Cyrus died for
Simply
nothing.
Scratch the surface. What you learned at Pin Drop is a morsel of what exists. A fraction of the knowledge held by the forces that you plan to fight against.
How did you know about the pin drop?
Yes! Think. How is it that I knew? What powers are at my disposal that I can glean such knowledge? You understand what you've pit yourself against? Not just yourself, but those who travel with you.
You leave them out of this.
Spoken to a mirror. They have yet to cross the threshold. They don't need to. And if you reconsider your position, neither will you.
What?
You are here for a reason, Cicero. The lady has plans for you, if you will accept them.
You think I'm insane?
Is it insanity for the gull to veer from the storm front? They are here.
Cicero?
You are a wise man, Cicero, and are modest enough to admit the limits of your perception. Let that awareness guide your decision. We will meet again soon, Cicero. And by then, I expect you to have thought long and hard about where you stand.
I'm kind of upset right now with you, Lucia.
He's
Kind of
here.
like really mad, really mad.
Are you all right?
Fine.
Cicero! Thank the tides you're... What's wrong?
No.
It makes no sense. Why did she hide you in the golden canvas? She must have known that we'd search there again. Unless she wanted you to be found. Wanted to send the message to us that she had the capacity to capture you. And was willing to let you go to prove that she was confident she could do it again. That has to be it. And Razatov. Damn it! And she said nothing to you. Nothing at all.
I've already told you what happened.
Tell it again. Maybe you missed something.
We were in the golden canvas, and we found out where the Dactytes were hiding. We had a skirmish that brought us out of the streets, and I thought I caught a glimpse of her face, so I followed her. The next thing I know, I'm waking up to the sounds of explosions, and I see Lucia arguing with a Dactyte. The Dactyte wanted me dead. Lucia didn't. That's when Tristan came in.
So you never spoke to her?
How many times must we go over this before you believe me?
What of Razatov's work, then? Where to find these artifacts? How to use them?
Nothing.
Come here.
Could have saved me the trouble by saying that as you
20,000.
walked to the...
But
I said bring him back. Unfortunately, I didn't specify that he had to be alive. You did your job. This is your payment.
a dismissal.
Simply an ending of your contract with the Registry. And now, from here on, you no longer act under the purview of the Registry, and thus we cannot protect you from the ramifications or account for the responsibility of your actions.
Of course. I understand.
Good. Then I'll see you around.
The lady too. I want to see what this says. Oh, man. Alright, well, this is where we will... Nope. We'll pick this up. Pale Isle. A history. The Pale Isle hadn't always been the Registry's principal ward. It was only in the 6th Canticle, after a set of ruins known as the Black Crib was cleared out, that the citizens of Amber realized that there was a great deal of undeveloped land that lay beyond the ruins, deeper under the shadow of the mountain. When the expedition team reported back to the registry and told them of the newfound space, the registry moved quickly and decisively. The area was cleared of Fey and rubble within a month, and the infrastructure set up under that. Alright, we all knew those. Some say it is this sequestering of the registry from the people it governs that has led to its loss of intimacy with them. Ever since the registry uprooted itself and fled into the White Spire, the citizens that it's long governed have been growing more distant and less respectful. How much longer the registry will have control over the city remains to be seen. Alright, I think this is where we will stop this episode for the time being. Thank you all for joining me, and until next time, have a good night.